181, all white people follow these laws, and you need to recognize what they are. Number one, never let blacks know what you're thinking. Intentionally mislead them if you must. Never let black people know what you're thinking. A lot of you often get upset when you find out that you've been lied to by a coworker. You find out that you've been lied to by a white neighbor. You find out that you've been lied to by your boss. Not only is it within their nature to lie, but it is a part of military science to lie, because the art of all war is deception. So while you're getting angry at the white man, you're failing to recognize that he's practicing military science. The reason you get angry when you get lied to by a European is because you fail to recognize that he is your enemy, but he doesn't fail to recognize that you are his. You fail to recognize that she is your enemy, but she doesn't fail to recognize that you are hers. And so every interaction between a white person and a black person is never neutral. It is never non-political. It is always political. Every discussion, every conversation, every voicemail, every text message is in fact a mini battle. And you got to recognize that every time you are upfront with a European, that you are engaged in subtle combat with your enemy. And if you mistake that subtle combat for friendship, for camaraderie, then you will end up getting fired. You will end up losing your home. You will end up being arrested because you're trying to become friendly with someone who is an enemy. Number two, always try to figure out what they are thinking and planning so you can disrupt it or capitalize upon their genius. White folk are always trying to do what? Uncover what you are thinking. Always trying to do that. Why? Because they are a minority. They must absolutely understand what the majority is doing to stay in front. Because in terms of pure numbers, they will lose. So the only way to make sure that they ensure a victory is to do what? Outthink you by figuring out what you're doing beforehand. And some of us, because we still believe in good white people, are often falling prey to the tactics and strategies of white supremacy. Number three, always appear to be friendly and humanitarian. Never appear to be aware that you belong to or identify with the race that rules. Every time you come in contact with a European, they're acting like they don't understand racism. Can you explain it to me? They act like they don't understand the black experience. Can you explain it to me? They act like they don't understand the psychoacademic war against black males. Can you explain it to me? They act like they don't understand mass incarceration. Can you explain it to me? That is deliberate. They're supposed to play dumb in order to make you dumb. So you got to recognize when you're dealing with the enemy, not only do they know what you're going through, they set it up and they support it 100%.
It's life versus death. Ignorance versus ego. There's a book versus a gun. And our babies is trying to war. There's a war.